And we're back with North of the Broad with Executive Director of the Pat Conroy Literary Center, Jonathan Haupt, has joined us, along with an intern for Pat Conroy Literary Center, Alisha Arora. Good to have both of you together.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you, Robin.
Thank you for being here. And we're going to talk specifically about something that I'm finding extremely fascinating. It's called a human library. First time ever, inaugural in Beaufort. So there's a lot of collaboration, a lot of folks involved, plus the center, the library and everything. But for our viewers, what is a human library, Alisha?
So human library is exactly what it sounds like. It is a library made of humans, where each human is a book. And the purpose is to kind of elaborate how small and how big Beaufort is, but in our small town, we're super diverse and we want to showcase how diverse we are through how big we are. So
be more detailed about when a person represents a book. Are they holding their book? So they get to pick their book?
They are the book themselves, and
they
get to showcase, they get to share their stories about prejudice or hardships that they've had in their life.
And so do people go around and talk to the different people in the human library?
Yeah, everyone gets to go sit down with that book, and they are the reader themselves, and the book just talks about whatever their story is.
Oh, how cool. It's so unique.
The model is very similar to speed dating, where you're checking out a person rather than a book, and you're getting about 30 minutes of time in conversation with someone whose story is completely different than your own, to kind of learn about their experiences and their world.
Who knew? And so this has started in Copenhagen in 2000, and
That's right.
So Beaufort has been wanting to do something like this, Jonathan?
Beaufort has not had one of these other than Hilton Head High School, which did it as an in-school program a few years ago. So this is a really wonderful, innovative program to bring to Beaufort for the first time. Mm-hmm. There was a group of community members who were really invested in the idea, and they were able to reach out first to the Conroy Center and then to the County Library, and ultimately to Beaufort High School's Day-Lo as well. So now there's this wonderful collaboration that's going to make that day possible.
And it's happening on April the 3rd, and it's from 1 to 4 at the library on Scott
Street, just a few blocks from where we are right now here at the Conroy Center.
And is there a charge, or how does it talk about logistics?
Sure.
Either one of you.
It's entirely free to attend that day, so there's no cost to the public. We've got a great group of volunteers from Beaufort High School that Alisha can talk about that are really kind of organizing the logistics of the event itself to make it
so
students.
so how is it going to be laid out?
It's going to be all over throughout the library in all different sections. And we're going to have students from National Honor Society and Day-Lo from Beaufort High School, and they're going to be our bookmarks, which is what we're calling our volunteers.
Okay, cool.
So they're going to be throughout the library helping people get to the book that they want to go read, tell them where that book is, and each book is going to have a bookmark, and they're going to be able to help that book with whatever they need. If they need some water, something they need, anything they need, they're going to be their runner.
Now, the books, and the people that are going to be the book, have they already been selected?
We are going through the process right now. So
if someone wants to be a book?
There's still an opportunity to do that.
We still have an opportunity, yes.
So there's a Facebook page for the Beaufort Human Library, and that's the quickest and easiest way to go and get to the application form. And on the day that we're recording this, we're still accepting those applications. But our hope is that this is the first of several human libraries that we'll do. So even if someone doesn't get selected as a book this time, perhaps the next time or the time after that, we really want to keep the conversations going for as long as we can.
And you can always volunteer too. So we have Day-Lo volunteering the students, but if an adult wants to volunteer, there's room perhaps?
There's opportunities for that as well, yes.
So we have about a minute left. I want to ask you, Alisha, your time with Jonathan and Day-Lo and Holland, what have you learned? How have you grown as a student and as you look to your future?
I have learned a lot. We'll start there. I've learned how to speak in front of people. That's a big deal. And being able to just start conversations with anyone and everyone anytime. And I'm learning so much about Pat Conroy and how even I get him. What he went through and what he did, I can relate to him, and that's super important. And I love to be able to share his experiences, because his experiences are making me super excited for the rest of the world.
So do you want to be a writer? Is that your goal, or what? Or a teacher?
I don't want to be a writer, but that is something that I like to do on the side. I like to write poetry, and so it's something I might publish one day, but it's not the end goal. But because I'm here, it kind of motivated me a little bit more to keep pursuing that.
Very good. And Jonathan, I know you're proud of both Alisha and also Holland.
Absolutely. The interns have been fantastic.
I know.
And Alisha keeps taking on these adult-sized responsibilities without a moment's hesitation. How many TV interviews have you done, by the way?
Countless. I don't know.
This is the first. Thank you both for being with us, Jonathan Haupt and Alisha Arora with the Pat Conroy Literary Center. And we have another guest coming up, Holland Perryman, and she's going to be talking about the teddy bear picnic coming up. Stay with us.